Hey everybody, it is Aiken Community Code Review. It's Wednesday and it's 14:30 UTC. I know because that's the time that we all get together to learn Aiken smart contracts line by line. There aren't any teachers here. It's just us chickens, as we like to say, meaning that we're all friends who get together and learn as a group, learn as a network, uh, going through and picking apart uh, code that's out there on the web. This code that we've decided today, and was it Gideon? Gideon's here. Harsh is here. Lewis is here. Gideon, is this the one that you are thinking of? This NFT minting
Yes,
machine?
yes, yes.
Uh, yeah, tell us about it. And then Harsha, is that a good spot? Are we
Oh,
off
yeah,
and
yeah.
underway?
Yep,
Yep.
yep, yep.
Okay.
We are recording and we are
Cool,
good
cool.
to go. Yep.
Yeah, so Gideon, tell us about it. We're on the mesh uh documentation site. I'll make this bigger. And what do you think? And this is the contract. Do I have the contract here? So here's the README. So this is a the repo, this Plutus NFT repo. And
Should we
here,
quickly go read the readme part of it so that we'll get like the context immediately?
yeah.
Like
Gideon,
on the mesh documentation.
oh, okay, on mesh documentation. Here you go. So
Yeah.
this is under, well, let's just look and see. These are, so these are use cases and are, is it a tutorial, Gideon?
Yes, can you hear me now, guys?
Yeah, yeah, we can hear you.
Now I got you. Now I got you.
Yeah, hi.
Yes.
Uh, I don't know, I just dropped off. I don't know what happened. So,
No, no,
You're
you're
good
good.
now.
You're
You're
good.
good now. This
yeah,
seems to be pretty
I'm good. We
good.
can
It
continue.
Yeah, yeah. So take us through here. I can yeah, if you show me where we are and if you want to read along or explain why you're interested in it because I think you're building something and or how should we oh
Well,
here
I've
let, let
been, yeah,
go ahead,
this is
Gideon.
yeah, it's kind of like an example of how to build an NFT, right, with Aiken smart contract, and it's something that I've been exploring, and I've been going through the code base in times past, and not everything has been clear to me. So,
Okay.
what is it? Sorry. Yeah, some stuff has been confusing. That's why I said we should go right like together to be able to clarify all the
Yeah,
confusing parts. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
absolutely.
Okay. Next.
So it looks like it's kind of cool, an NFT minting machine contract. So this mints a bunch of different ones, and the key feature is this automatically incrementing indexes, and it says that like this could be for like a numbered NFT or sequential, a series with a verifiable order, membership card with a sequential ID, like employee number one, number 10 or whatever. And then it just goes through
Oh,
like a start.
Yeah.
Like so it's kind of like a tutorial.
Yeah, yeah. Let's take a quick look at the setup overview because I think that is important, no? The NFT
yeah.
Yeah.
minting machine requires a three-step setup. First one is set up the Oracle, creates a one-time minting policy and Oracle token. Okay. Save param UTXO, store the Oracle reference for future mint. So I'm guessing this is one of those UTXOs where the number keeps updating, like it keeps increasing.
Oh,
Um,
Oh,
yes.
yeah. That's an
and
Asteria thing, right?
Yes.
So yeah,
yeah,
there we
that's an
go.
Oracle thing, yeah, in general, yeah. and mint NFTs. Use the Oracle to mint sequential numbered NFTs. Okay.
This is
I think
great.
we should start with
Yeah.
the Oracle first. What do you guys think?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. Let's
Yeah, let's do
go.
that.
All right.
Oracle token one-time minted NFT that holds the collection state. Okay. Oracle datum stores the current NFT index. Okay, that makes sense. Minting policy ensures each NFT is numbered correctly. Okay, cool. Makes sense.
So wait.
Mhm.
So the meeting policy is for the sequential ID thing, am I?
Correct.
Which is
So
each
that is
NFT
the
is
one that
numbered
is
correctly.
correct. Exactly.
Yeah.
And Oracle is just like keeping track of what number is minting right now.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
Oracle one. Yeah.
So yeah, this token's this is the token, this is the datum that goes with that token, and then this is the policy that uses the token and datum to create the NFTs.
So the minting policy is a separate one, I think. I think that is the NFT that we are minting. Oracle token and Oracle datum keep track of the UTXO that is counting.
Yeah.
It is keeping
Okay.
track of the state, I think. We'll have to go check the
We'll go through it. Yeah.
contracts.
So now, so it says, let's just go step by step. So the first thing we do is get this Oracle token that stores the NFT index.
So the reason I
First,
feel like we can't go step by step is because I think this is like a mesh plus Aiken, like it's a whole setup. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, then we just want to find the
Yeah. So go to the validators in the GitHub
yeah.
and we'll have 3 validators there.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see here. So maybe here is well, let's look
Click.
through here.
Yeah.
Reactions, Oracle setup, mint token, get Oracle data. Okay. I think it's here, but I'm kind of curious as to what's in here. Export from on-chain, off-chain, I mean. So that's this guy. Hmm. I'm just reading quickly here. This is kind of small. Is that better?
Yeah, I think this is the mesh aspect.
Okay. So this is the off-chain. Yeah, this is the off-chain. So let's go back.
So before we go, can someone explain what off-chain means?
Yes.
So I'm
Let's
just
go
like
in
asking
here.
about the stack.
Yeah. So you can look at this. I mean, I'll take a stab at it. Gideon, tell me if I'm getting too far off here. But this is the mesh SDK. And I'll take a look at all of these that are coming in, these M constructs. And then it's importing from mesh SDK core and common.
Yeah, we don't have to go through we don't have to go through the code, but just like what off-chain is. Off-chain is, so what is Aiken? What is the difference between Aiken and mesh? That's all.
Right. That's basically it. Yeah.
Wait, so
So,
you're saying, oh, okay,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Any one of you take a stab.
okay.
No, I was just going to ask what you meant by mesh and Aiken. Do you mean one of the two is off chain and on chain?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
Which one is
Yeah.
on-chain and what does it even mean? What does on-chain mean? What does off-chain mean?
Okay, I would say on chain is where transactions are viewed and submitted, and then off chain is everything that's happening before you submit anything onto on chain. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's a
So
pretty good
I
way to
think
explain it.
like almost
I
there,
twisted it.
Louis. No, just a tiny bit. You said where transactions are built and submitted, right? So now you said two things, built and submitted. Submitted part,
Yeah,
you're right. Built part, you're not right. Built part, you are building the transactions off chain and then
yeah.
submitting it on chain. So the building the
So,
transactions and all of that is a part of mesh, which is the off chain part.
mm, so you're building transactions before you submit them, right? Okay.
Yep,
Okay,
that's
okay.
exactly right. All right.
Oh,
So
so
mhm.
here's our off chain. So we're in this TS file, not an AK file. Um, and here is this setup Oracle function. Takes in all these things. This looks a lot like what we did yesterday.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. This is all mesh. Let's jump into
yeah,
Aiken.
let's go into our
Aiken.
Aiken.
Yeah.
So this is the off-chain stuff. So that was actually pretty good to kind of
Yeah.
understand
Go
what that
into
is.
Aiken workshop, workspace.
Workspace. Yeah. So here is an Aiken. So Aiken has like a toml, a Plutus JSON, this Aiken lock, and then validators. I think it's Aiken toml and validators are the super important thing. Gideon, does that check out for the way you understand it?
Yeah, I think the turmoil is like the most important. I think that's where we find the dependencies and
Yes.
yeah, everything we need to know about like our
Oh,
project or our code base. So yeah.
yeah, look at
So,
this. Let's take
so
a
you said
peek at
that.
the toml here.
So you said the terminal host this or something like that. Find the dependencies you need for the project. Did you
Yeah.
say
Yeah,
dependencies? Oh,
the tunnel file.
One thing that I like to do, let's look at another toml,
yeah,
um, just so that we can. So here's validators. So I'm looking at here's the toml. Okay. So it has this part, like with the name and version and stuff. It's got a repository part. I'm going to jump back. So here's our repository part, project, project platform. And then it's got this dependencies part, and it's got a config part. Huh. It's interesting because this has two dependencies, but I'm imagining that you could have a bunch of dependencies here. Um, this has the standard lib and vodka. This one has, oh, the same stuff, standard lib and vodka. Let's look over here at Reese's course and look at another toml. So this has just one dependency, the standard lib. Okay. Okay. That was a little sidetrack, but anyway, that now I'm a little more familiar with the toml. All
yeah.
right.
Because I feel like I see this on almost every project, but you know how to properly explain what it does and it is. You know,
Yeah. And
yeah.
I guess
Thanks
it's
for that,
important when
Gideon.
there's different versions, right? So
Yeah,
like if we go to the
Yeah.
standard lib here, uh, they'll have no. Sometimes they'll have like the version. So this is standard
Yeah, this
lib
is
version 3. Oh, wait a minute, here it is. Compatibility. Okay. Interesting. I did notice this before because there's a version 2 of Plutus. The reason why they put this up in the front is probably people run into these, like version incompatibilities. So let's look at the version that we're going to be
Oh,
using
no,
for
no.
this.
I
So,
feel like we're sidetracking hardcore.
we're hardcore sidetracking. But hey, I just want you to know that we're using
yeah.
2
damn.
we're using this version of the standard lib.
He,
Uh,
he caught us, new man. He caught us.
He did. We were trying to sidetrack. We were like, yeah, if the teacher can, if we can sidetrack him, but he's like, no, he's a tough teacher. Okay, here we go.
No, no. So
So
my whole thing is we need to get the big picture. How does the Oracle, like the NFT minting, all
yeah,
of this fit in? You know.
Yeah.
So let's get to the validators and let's start understanding
Validators.
the yeah. Okay, now we are in the right place. Let's start with oracle.ak or anything that you guys want. Which one should we jump in
Yeah.
first? I think oracle.ak makes most sense because even in the documentation, they were referencing oracle.ak first.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
the first part. The mint and Oracle token that stores NFT index 0. So I'm expecting
So can you scroll up, Newman? Okay.
wait a minute. I'm in the wrong spot. Hold on, wait a minute.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
Oracle token. Oracle
No,
token.
maybe yeah, or maybe Oracle token we should look at first. Oracle NFT.ak.
Uh Oracle NFT dot AK. Is it this one?
We don't need English anymore. Like I think we all understand Aiken, so we can directly read Aiken like English.
Yeah, totally.
All right, let's start reading. Forget about the imports. Directly jump into the types, and then we can start going. Okay, so they
Which one is
immediately.
this?
This is
So this
NFT
is the
Oracle NFT.ak.
Oracle NFT. So this one.
I thought it's on oracle.ak we were looking at first.
Okay, yeah, we
Let's look
can
at
we
this
can
one
take a look at
first.
that as
Yeah.
well. Let's go. Forget about the imports. Like go below the imports. Okay, now let's start from the types. What are the different types that they defined before getting into the validator?
Yeah.
They have defined two types. One is for the datum, and it has a count. It has a log. Okay, I'm not going to read. Someone else read. Gideon, I feel
Yeah,
like you should
yeah.
read this. Yeah.
Yeah, I could get into that.
Okay, so the types, the first one is Oracle datum, and
Uh-huh.
it has count, which is an integer. Also a Lovelace price, which is also an integer, and fee address, which is an address, native address. So the second type is Oracle Redeemer. So and this Redeemer, I think it has two purposes. So the first one is mint Bluetooth NFT, and the second one is stop Oracle.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
those are the types.
Int-
Yeah. So there's a datum type and the redeemer type. Redeemer does two things. One, it either stops the oracle or mints. And this datum has integer, count, loveless, and fee address. Okay, cool. Let's go into the validator. Newman, do you want to scroll to the
Yeah,
validator?
scrolling down here. Okay.
Okay.
So here's
Does
this
someone want to
validator.
take a stab at? So immediately we know the validator's name is Oracle because it says validator Oracle, and then it is a spend validator. Okay. Um, and obviously in the spend, the parameters are the same. They'll always be the same because it's a constant. Um, but does someone want to jump into the logic and tell me what's happening? Do you want to do like a high
Uh,
level first?
yeah, I kind you know that you know me that I always want to look and see like does this have it has the spin, but is there also a mint? I don't see a type up here and I don't
No,
see a
where will you
redeem.
check for a mint if ever
Well,
there is a mint?
it'd be
There
down
is just an else
here.
fail, right? There is no mint.
Yep. There's no mint. That's no mint. So it's just for spending. Now, yeah. So this one is once you've got Oracle datum. Okay, okay. I'm just thinking
Let's
of
say
that high level thing. This is the one that uh it has to it's looking when you spend wait a minute, this is
where are you
again that sort of
confused? What
high
is confusing you?
well
Mhm.
it's like is this the which of these steps is it? Is it one, two, or three here? Like, is this the setup?
No,
I
no, no.
feel like
Don't
this
compare
is
it yet.
this.
This
Oh,
is
okay,
just
okay,
it is. We are not yet there in the logic. That we'll
okay.
understand that in the logic, right? Because I don't know what the Oracle does yet. We are trying to figure
Right,
that out. The only thing we
right.
know is that it is a spending validator. That means there is some address it is creating, and to spend a UTXO from that address, we'll have to follow the logic in this specific validator. That's all we know at this point.
And I think that says it. And if you kind of if that's a very fundamental thing, like if you're spending something from this address, and it goes back to that mental model, those that sort of idea in one's head as to what's going on here. And you said it very well right there, just that this creates an address. And if you want to spend a UTXO from that address, it has to satisfy these things
No,
so
no,
that
not those things. The
Yeah.
logic
So
inside the validator. Yeah.
yeah. I have a question though.
Yeah, yeah. Go for it.
So yeah, when we're talking about spending, like when we
Mhm.
say a validator is spending, are we just does it mean that because with what I've done before, okay, let me just go straight to the question. When we're saying
yeah,
we're spending in a validator, does it mean we're spending like from that validator? We're spending it means you're spending in UTXO, right? That's the purpose of spend of a
Not just
spending
spending a
validator. It means you're
UTXO, but
spending in UTXO.
you're spending a UTXO from this validator address. This Oracle validator, it'll
Okay,
create an
so
address. You are
okay,
spending a UTXO from
all
that
right,
address.
yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
so it has to be
okay.
that validator's address.
correct.
Okay, okay, yeah.
All right, let's jump into the logic. Newman, do you want to scroll down a little bit?
Yeah, let's just this yeah, okay.
Where are
It
you
doesn't it's
confused, Newman? Like we just started. No, where are you confused?
yeah, I'm not confused at all. There's yeah, I just want to paint the picture of like because we always get down into this and it's sort of in my mind it's it's these little particulars and I'd love to because we have we have this documentation of like all this that goes uh that tells the bigger story of how this all fits. But I think you're right. We can go through this and we'll see this logic and we'll see what it's doing. Um, yeah, so that makes sense to me too.
All right.
Um, but yeah, so these are all of the what rides in with it again of these are the like
Parameters.
the parameters, the
Parameters for
parameters.
spend. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you do a spend transaction, it's going, and none of these have I don't know if I can edit this. I can't edit this. Oh, let's switch to, uh, I'm not going to go through all that. Okay. Yeah, here we are. Um, this, these are all required because none of them have the underscore.
Yeah. So think of
Um,
spend as a function, Newman. Function takes parameters. Say, for example, it takes two parameters. A is an integer, B is a float, right? That
yep,
function
yep,
will always take the same parameters. You cannot change the parameters that it takes in because that's how we
mhm,
define the function.
yep.
Yeah. So that is why the parameters that spend takes are always the same. Okay.
Yeah, and then this, we just know that this, it's basically these two public types that we've got, the Oracle datum, which is going to be count, Lovelace, and fee address. And then this redeemer is going to be in this, it's going to be either one of these, which is Mint Plutus, and the other is the stop Oracle. So I'm expecting that we're going to have when Redeemer. Oh, interesting. So it's got, yeah, okay, we'll get to this. But here's the
We'll get
Mint
there. We'll get
Plutus
there. We'll get
NFT,
there.
and then here's the
Okay. I think
stop.
we really need to jump into the logic at this point.
Okay. All
Right.
right, Gideon, you take it away. I've done my this is I now I'm feeling a little better about it. Okay, you wanna jump through here?
Okay. I'll take maybe the first few lines.
Yeah.
So yeah, from line 39, we're accessing the transaction. When we say let transaction, so we're what is it now? Deconstructing, is that the word? Right. The
Yeah,
transaction
Deconstructing, yeah.
object.
deconstructing.
Yeah.
The transaction
But
has all of these fields, but these are the only
yeah.
fields that we care for.
Yeah,
Yep.
so we're taking the mint from the inputs, the outputs, and the extra signatories from the transaction objects. So
Yep.
the next line, we're also doing something similar, but this time we're trying to match pattern using the expect instead of just using let's. So we're looking for a pattern here, and so we're saying it should what we're taking out of datum option. Brother, please can you
Yeah.
calm down? Yo, what? Sorry, is the background noise disturbing
No,
you
you're
guys?
fine. You're fine.
It's pretty good
Okay,
though. It's pretty good. Oh man.
yeah,
Okay, but yeah. So
okay,
like this
yeah. So I
option
was saying,
data is right here. Yep.
yeah. So we're taking like the stuff from what is inside option datum, and we're kind of deconstructing it too. But this time we're pattern matching it with our Oracle datum to make sure it follows the pattern, or it's yeah, it should be what our Oracle datum looks like, right? So expect some Oracle datum count, Lovelace, price, and fee address equals datum option. That's what that line is doing. So the
Exactly.
next
So now
line,
we have direct access to the count, the Lovelace underscore price, and fee address, correct?
yes, we have
Okay.
yeah.
When we
So
don't have, yeah, oh, keep going. Yep.
we have
I
that, yeah.
lost
When
this
we
before though.
deconstruct stuff like this, the stuff that we like deconstruct, they basically become like variables in the
Correct.
after we deconstruct them. Yeah. So
Makes sense.
the next one,
Yes.
expect some own inputs. That's line 41 equals find inputs. And find inputs is a function which takes a list of inputs and also takes an input.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I'm
It
a bit confused here.
takes a list of inputs and
Okay,
it
yeah. So
takes
it takes an output
output
reference
reference.
rather.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So because inputs right here is an output reference. So this input is coming from our parameters in spend. That is line 36. And
Correct.
so yeah,
So I have a small question here for anyone that wants to answer. This own input, right? It is an input, but can anyone tell me where this input exists? In which address does it exist?
I'd say the validator's address.
Exactly right. So it exists in the Oracle validator's address. Correct. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's
All
why it's
right.
called
Okay.
on. I think that's the what do you call it? This is the paradigm for naming, like the naming convection, right? Like
Correct.
anytime you
Yeah.
see own,
Yeah. No, you're 100% right.
am I
Every time you
correct?
see own, that means it is inside. We are working from the perspective of the validator. So that is why
Yeah.
it's the own input. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. You can go on to the next slide. Newman or Lewis, do you guys have any questions up until here? Gideon went through line 39, 40, 41, and
Yeah.
41. Any questions up until here? You guys are all
I
good?
think this is, yeah, this is pretty. These two are just sort of are just deconstructing so that now we've got a TX. But is this going to be TX dot main, like TX dot mint or TX dot inputs, or just mint and inputs?
So
Like
we have
I was,
deconstructed. So that is the thing. If you don't have line 39, so every
yeah,
time you want to work with the mint, you'll have to say transaction.mint or sorry, or tx.mint, right?
TX dot mint,
So
yeah.
now that you have deconstructed it, you don't have to say tx.mint anymore. You can directly use
Right.
mint or inputs or outputs because if you look at line 41, that is what they did, right? Find inputs. The first inputs is directly gotten from
Ah,
line
yeah.
39.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's how we are
Okay.
using it. Okay, cool.
Okay.
If
Yeah,
all of you are
Lewis.
good, line 42, we are ready to go there.
Yeah. Okay. So let me take a stab at this one because
Yeah,
it's a
go for it. Go for it.
little, yeah. So basically, and you read these from right to left, right? So you get this big thing is going to resolve to something.
Yeah,
So
and Newman, can you keep like standard library open as well so that we
yeah.
can quickly check like functions whenever we need to check the functions?
Oh God, hold on, yeah, where is that sucker? I think it's here. I already know what we're going for, Liz.
We don't know what we are going for yet. So yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Read
So
42 and 43. Yeah.
so basically it is like, oh geez, how do you, it's just like order of operations here. So this guy, so flatten is what we're working with. What is this guy? What is that? Oh, that's this function. Okay, and then this is filter. It's flatten. Oh my God.
English,
So I
always
think
English.
it's
So it is saying,
it,
42 is saying, first line, expect some pattern.
okay.
Expect some pattern.
Yeah,
Okay. And
which
you
is
see the square brackets?
yeah, this guy here. The list. No.
Correct. So it is a list with exactly one.
Okay.
What is this? It has, what is the three things inside that? How do we read this? One
So
second. So it is a list with a bunch of triples. I think it has, I think those are triples.
yeah. There's Oracle NFT policy, and then the underscore, which means it doesn't matter and it doesn't matter. So we just need something in a list of three that has an Oracle NFT policy. And
Okay. Yeah, that's
have
right.
we come across?
No. We are creating, so Oracle NFT policy is a variable we are creating.
Okay, that's what we're creating. Okay.
Yeah. But
Okay.
here they are working on, let's see what exactly they're working on. They're working on the own input. Own input is of the type input, correct?
So we
Yes.
get own input from right here.
Correct. It's of the type input
Yeah.
because find input gives an input.
Yes.
Okay. So in the input, you're going to the output part of the input,
Yeah.
and then you're going to the value part of that output.
Okay.
So do
It,
you guys remember what all the outputs have? What all fields outputs have?
an input and an output, or an input and a input reference, output reference.
So an input
Uh,
has an
Um, input,
output reference and an output.
output. Yeah.
Go. Okay, yeah. I think it's a good idea
yeah,
to
let's go for
jump,
it.
quickly jump. Input first, fast, really quick. Input,
I got it. I
enter,
got it.
boom. What does it have?
Output reference
Output
and an
reference,
output.
output.
Okay,
Yeah.
now go to output. Output is
Output is
right below.
just below. Just
Right
scroll
below.
down. Yeah.
Yeah. And what does an output have?
This has all this stuff. Yeah.
Address,
Address,
value, datum,
value, datum, and an optional reference script. Correct?
reference,
Yeah.
script.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So now we understood what all things are there.
Yeah.
Now go back to the validator.
Yeah.
Line
So here's the
43.
output value. So let's just
Okay, so
confirm
you're
that. We
working with
got
the
this
value.
Yes.
output value. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
And then now I
And
want to look at this.
flatten.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's look at what flatten is doing. We know one thing right now. We know that we are working with the value, and flatten is a function that is working with the value right now. Let's see what flatten does. Yeah. Just type flatten.
I I know. I want to be able to find it in this thing. If I feel like using this standard lib, like once you understand what's going on in that left menu, it's a little dim. But let's just do this Latin. And is it the asset
Yes,
one
it is
or
the
just
assets. I'll tell you. Can you tell me why it is the assets?
because we're working on value?
So dealing with
Exactly.
value.
Exactly.
Okay.
Can someone read the
Flatten.
signature of the function?
So this I think is the one we want.
So
Read the signature. Yeah.
okay, yeah. Flatten. Flatten takes a
Ah,
value, right?
Uh-huh.
And then it returns a list of um
List of
of
triples.
yeah, a list of three tuples, and what is contained in the tuples is policy ID, asset name, and quantity. So these three stuffs are gotten from the value passed into like the flattened function. So yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
and
Newman and
so
Lewis, are you guys clear?
Yeah, I'm trying to
yeah,
catch up with the AI over the last few minutes. I'd step out
nice,
for a
nice. Keep
second.
it going, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, oh, what is interesting? Okay. But looking at it, it takes, so this has a self value. Now I'm going to bounce back and forth really quick. Hold on. So here's flattened. So this is the self value, self
Self,
value.
so
So
how do you read it? It's not self value. Self of the type value.
Value. Yeah.
uh, yeah, self of the type value. Yeah, this colon TypeScripty thing. Okay, and then they use an arrow function, but we've got a declared function, the function x. So our
No, that one is
function,
not. I don't think that is part of it. That one falls
oh,
into list.filter.
oh, shiz, you may
Yep,
be
Yeah.
right.
that's right. So once you
Oh,
flatten it, you
Um,
already have a list of three tuples.
Yes.
Okay, and now we are working on the list of three tuples.
so, oh yeah, yeah, good call, Gideon. Nice. So yeah, what
Can
this
you go back
does,
to
so
the
that's,
dots?
yeah.
Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So
So
this,
now
all
we
this
have a
means is
list.
just,
What are
you
we
put
doing with the
this
list?
in,
Yeah. So we have a list of three tuples. That means so what we are
Go
getting
back.
is like we could, I think it means we could get like for example, we could get like maybe five tuples or five of this stuff, but all of them will be having policy ID, asset name, and quantity,
yes,
right?
yeah, yeah.
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 Yeah,
So
because we as if it has more
yeah,
inputs, if there are more inputs, it's gonna, yeah, which is flattened, kind of to use the English. It's gonna create all of them in a list, and then we're gonna do this filter. So let's go
filter.
and check out
Yes.
filter. Go and check out filter,
List, yeah, yeah. In the
and
list,
it's
in the
gonna,
list, not dictionary list.
yeah, man, don't get confused. Here we go. So now, I'm looking at all this. Filter. I'm gonna bounce back.
No, no, read what it is saying. You immediately saw it, you got scared, and like
I
read
did,
what
I
it is
did,
saying.
I did.
Read the
Okay,
signature.
produce
It's
produce a list of elements that satisfies a predicate. And that it has this part,
read it
which
from the
is,
start. Filter is a function that
yeah,
takes two parameters.
two
The
parameters,
first
yeah,
parameter, we are calling it self, and it is of the type list.
yep,
The
Mm.
yep.
second parameter, we are calling it predicate, and it is a function which returns
Okay.
a bool.
Okay,
Mm.
here
Okay,
we go. So let's go back
Yes.
here. This is the list. This is
correct,
the function that returns a
Okay.
bool.
correct.
Yes.
Okay, now can you read the
So,
function? Can you read what that f of x, that thing is? Or
Okay,
yeah.
anyone
so
can
here's
read
the
it.
function.
Yeah,
Gideon, go for it. Here we go.
Should I go for it?
yeah, go for it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Okay. So we're taking x and let's say in our context now, x is this tuple of three values, right? So
correct.
yeah, so as we pass in x into the function, then we're looking at that specific function, the first element, that is x dot first. So we're looking at the
Correct.
first element of that function. And what is the first element? That first element will be um is it NFT policy? Can you go back to the documentation?
Yeah, yeah.
sure, sure.
It actually for that we don't need that. Yeah, it is NFT policy,
Okay,
but we don't need
is the
that.
policy.
Yeah,
Okay, is the policy, right?
yeah,
Okay, I was kind of confused.
yeah. Because
Because
you can
yeah.
just like look at line 42. Say, see Oracle
Okay,
NFT
yeah.
policy. Yeah,
Okay, yeah, it's the NFC policy.
yeah.
So yeah, we're looking at that and I'm making sure that it is not like empty, right? So it's not just an
Exactly.
empty string or yeah, byte
Absolutely.
array.
Yep.
So yeah, that's what we're doing there
Yeah,
basically.
that's all it's doing. Yeah. So it's
Yeah.
basically saying, hey, we have a big list of these three tuples, right? We have a big list of
Yep.
these three tuples.
Mm-hmm.
Just filter all of the list and make sure that the first element is not empty. That's all it is saying. Okay.
Yep.
That is
Yeah.
one part. So this filter part filters out, like say there are 10 of them, it filters out 10 of
Yeah.
them. I'm giving an example. But
Yes.
line 42 is also doing another level of filtering. What is line
Yeah.
42 saying?
Yes. I think it's taking only one or the first
Exactly.
one.
Exactly. So line 42 is saying expect exactly one three tuple
Yeah.
in this list.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. And once you find exactly one
Yes.
three
Yes.
tuple in this list, take the first policy ID and let's call it Oracle NFT policy.
I got it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Got it? Makes
So
sense?
this first
Yes.
isn't the list of isn't the list, it's this first element. Yeah.
No, it is the list first only. But
Yeah.
so this is a line that will break. Say for example, there are two elements that come out of this filtering list dot filter.
Right. Then that would break because
Then
it's
this
not
Yeah.
this
one.
this
Yeah.
will
It
break.
will break. Yeah.
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 And
So it
now
should
we
be only
have
one element.
exactly. And now we have
Oh,
access to
okay.
Oracle NFT policy. We can
Yeah.
use that as a
Oh.
variable.
Right. Like here.
Exactly. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So
So
let's go. Let's keep going. Yeah, that was
yeah,
great. That
keep
was
it
good,
going. Like
Gideon.
whoever wants to take the next couple of lines, you can go for it.
All right. Unless Lewis is ready to jump in.
Yeah, Lewis, do you want to
Uh,
take line 44? Line 44
Yeah,
through
sure. Why not?
50.
Hold on.
44 through 50.
jump in, bro. Jump in.
I was chewing gum. Let me put it aside. Okay.
Can you code and chew gum at the same time? That's like a joke. That's a
It's
joke from way back. You would say that in like 1935 and something. Okay, here we go.
all right. So line
Um,
44 to 50.
yeah.
So let own address be own input and then output address.
Yep.
Hmm.
Yep.
Okay.
So what is own input, Lewis?
Own input is from the transaction, right?
Ye-
I mean,
Yeah, it's
everything is from the transaction. There's nothing but the transaction.
come on, come on. But
And then
yeah,
from
yeah. You're basically creating this. You're creating this, and you're using let, so you don't particularly. You're not doing the expect thing, so it can't
like yeah,
necessarily break. And this own input here is from up here, right?
where's up here? From this
Oh,
expect some own input.
yeah,
Yeah. So
yeah.
own
Expect
So you,
input is the input, like we just discussed this. The own input is the input that is
yeah.
currently in the validator address, the Oracle validator address.
yeah,
Yes.
Okay, so line 45. So we just like have access to the own address. So we have access to the validator's address. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So
Yes.
when the validator address is a redeemer, what?
No. That is
No.
separate.
Mm.
44 is separate from
Yeah.
45.
Oh, okay. So
yeah,
wait.
yeah, yeah. So this is just
Okay,
this is just one thing. It's just like now we've got this thing called own address, which we're going to use right here. That's where we're using it,
Mm.
right?
Yeah.
And then this next
All right.
one, let keep going, Lewis. Keep going.
All right.
Yeah. So when the redeemer is it when the redeemer or the function?
No, this is, I noticed this earlier, and this is a little bit different because
Yeah.
typically, and I would jump in and show you something because typically we have when Redeemer is, and we don't sort of break in. Harsha, are you noticing, Gideon, are you noticing this is a little bit different than what we've seen before?
Yeah. Yeah. So
Like
yeah.
go for it. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, go for it.
Gideon.
how is it different? I'm just curious. Like what is
Yeah,
Normally we
Gideon,
would just yeah. Normally I'll usually see like just when Redeemer is
yeah,
this or that. So but this time they're adding like two other search parameters or something like that.
two other um
Two other factors to
conditions,
account for apart
conditions,
from just
conditions.
yeah,
Yeah,
two other
factors or
conditions. Yeah,
conditions. Yeah.
yeah. Apart from
Hold on,
just the
I'm gonna
redeemer this time around.
just
So
want to jump.
To the resources.
I want to just look really quick. I just want to find that other pattern. Let's look.
Do you search when?
Yeah, I could search when. No, I'm not really finding it, but it is in there. Yeah, I could search. Yeah, let's just see. In the code. No, I'm not finding it. I don't want to spend too much time on that, but yeah. Yeah, Gideon, you're seeing the same thing that I am. That typically we just check for the redeemer. But right now it's also checking this inputs at with policy and outputs at with
So yeah, what
policy.
are
yeah,
the
can we
three?
check where it comes from?
Yeah.
Where we're getting it
Yeah.
from? Was it from the imports? I guess it may be from the imports. That is my own guess.
Right.
I'm not
Yeah, that's a
sure.
good guess. Yeah.
Do we see anything like
I don't
that?
So
I'm
I
not
I
think
don't
it
sure.
is
see
from
it.
vodka, but not yeah. Input at with policy. That sounds like a vodka thing.
It is. It
Yeah.
is.
Oh
It's
yeah,
vodka. You're
yeah.
right. Good
It's from
good
vodka.
instincts. Good instincts, Gideon, for sure. Yeah, that's exactly right. It's a vodka uh you know something from the vodka library. And I'm imagining it just checks to say that the inputs. Well,
We
what do
can
you
check
say?
this
Yeah.
thing out, the
Just
documentation.
check the
Okay.
documentation.
Oh shit! Here we
Yeah, so
go. Here we
it's
This
go.
is the
inputs with its
Oh
library. Yeah.
God.
own specific
We gotta
specific
find.
inputs. So which is inputs on address and the NFT policy, I guess. Bodak.
I don't
Vodak
know.
library.
Bodak Black.
Vodka. Here we go. Here we go.
No, but if you
Okay.
okay, thank God you're doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've tried vodka and I always only got alcohol, never like vodka library.
Yeah. Okay. So, what was it called? What was it called?
Inputs
In.
at with policy, I think.
I'm just gonna
Inputs
copy
at with policy, yeah.
this. Oh man, I'm using all my powers here. Okay, inputs in cocktail vodka. Which one?
Doesn't matter. Just pick one. We'll see. So it takes
Filters inputs.
okay. So it filters inputs based on a specific address and a specific policy. I see. Inputs.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Got it. Got it.
Okay. Yeah. So it takes a list of inputs, then it filters that
Right.
list of inputs using address and policy, and it return another list of inputs
Yep.
containing that same address and policy. So
Okay. Yep. Yep.
And then it also
So line 48, what does that become then? In
a
plain
list.
English, what will we end up getting for line 48?
a list of inputs.
A list
So
of
Yeah.
it ensures
Um,
that the inputs at
yeah,
with policy have those specific functions, the functions. So it makes sure that inputs on address and Oracle NFT policies are included, or rather, yeah, the transaction includes that, and then it gives out an output, which is the output on address and NFT Oracle policy. So yeah, I'm thinking includes one thing to give out the other thing. Anyway, does that make sense? Or I'm
so
just
it
like
gives out a
mumbling?
list. It gives out a
Yeah.
list.
Yeah.
Okay. But it gives out a list of inputs which are at the validator address.
yeah.
And all those inputs should contain the Oracle NFT policy. So all the UTXOs with the Oracle NFT in it, it'll give out. Make sense?
As an output,
Can
as an
you
output.
What was that?
Mhm.
can you come again? You said
So I'm saying, so now it will give a list of inputs, and all these inputs are from the validator address,
Yeah,
from the
yeah.
Oracle address.
okay.
Okay.
Yes.
And each of those inputs should contain at least one Oracle NFT.
Yep.
Okay.
These, so
Um,
yeah, yes, because we're using this input, this out, this, all this comes from here. All we did all of this so that we can use these right here. This Oracle NFT policy right here,
yeah.
which we filtered from there. Yeah. And now it's just saying that, and this is where it could break, because if these aren't there, then it's going to break. Is that right, Harsha? Like all this is to try to get it to stop the transaction. Um, it's a validator. It's saying, all this is where each one of these lines is when, because if the transaction comes in and the redeemer is not there, or this doesn't pass, this is always just like it's either a yes or no pass,
No,
basically.
no, 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 no. So when is just like creating the condition. So when X, so for example, say when X, so A, B, and C, right? There are three of them, A, B,
Yeah.
and C. When A
Okay.
equal to 1, when B equal to 2, when C equal to 3, then it'll pass. Right now, we are just saying when A, B, C. We don't even know what
Okay.
they're supposed to be equal to. Does that make
Oh,
sense?
interesting. Okay. Yeah, yeah. I wonder if this. Oh, okay. Okay.
No, this one, say for
Yeah, but
example, input set with policy, you might get a empty list. You might get a list without anything. You might get a list
interesting.
with 100 elements. You might get
Okay.
anything in between, right? But we
Yeah.
don't know
mhm.
what it we are expecting, what the condition is for it to pass. We are
Yeah.
only saying
Okay.
when.
Yeah. 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 But would
Okay.
this redeemer, if it did not have something that matched this redeemer, like if it did not have a redeemer here, would this break it? Because it's the first time that we've seen the redeemer. I wonder.
No, so when doesn't so the conditions are what break it. So when
I
doesn't, like,
see. Okay.
you
Okay.
know,
That doesn't filter. Okay. Okay.
yeah. So we are
So
basically saying if.
why did they do this? I guess why is this here, do you
Why
think?
is what here?
These extra ones, because I guess the reason why it's kind of it's like a
What do you
hangnail.
mean?
Like, why is this different? Because
Well,
typically it's just when redeemer is. Yeah.
No, no, no.
by
So
using it
no,
to
no.
match now, is
What is it?
that
Yeah.
not what we're doing?
What is it?
We're kind of using it to match now because yeah, we're matching it 47, 48, 49. So it's what we're
Yeah.
using to match with what is in line 52, right? Because we
Exactly.
have
So
three stuff there in
52
line
will
52.
be exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. So we'll have to get three matches. So we'll have to get a match for redeemer. We'll have to get match for input set with policy. We'll have to get a match for input set with output set with policy.
Oh, I get
Yes.
it. I get it. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, Wait a minute though. What is this? Only output. Oh, we're creating that
Only
variable here.
outputs.
So now we switch.
So
This is setting this
we are done with
context.
one part. Are we done
Yeah,
with one
done
part?
with
And
this
then we'll
part.
go to the conditions that need to match. Are we done with one?
Okay. Yeah, yeah,
Output set with policy is also the same thing. They're going to a specific
yep,
Yeah.
address and they have a
Yeah.
specific policy ID. Okay, cool.
yep, yep.
And this is also, so one is like the inputs that are coming from the Oracle with the Oracle NFT. And the other one is the outputs that are going back to the Oracle with the Oracle NFT. Okay, cool. All right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you start reading the is part, like the conditions that need to match? Whoever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gideon, keep going, man. I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
I
go
did
for it,
this.
Gideon.
Okay. So So when is so line from line 52, the first one mint Bluetooth NFT. So that's our
So it's a triple.
first
It's a three tuple.
redeemer. Yeah, I'm talking in context of the redeemer.
Mm-hmm. Mint Plutus NFT, correct? Yes. Is
So
it like, can you go to the Redeemer
yeah,
once
so that is
again?
Yeah.
the first
Okay,
one
so
out of
there
the
is like
two
the first
where we
one.
have mint.
Okay.
Yes. So um so when we have mint Bluetooth NFT, we're expecting that inputs at with policy. That means from like the list of inputs we'll get after filtering through the inputs with in the validator with the NFT policy, Oracle NFT policy. So we're expecting that we'll get just one one element, if I'm correct.
Exactly. So it is saying there should only be one UTXO. So the Redeemer is Mint Plutus NFT. There should be exactly
Yeah.
one input uh, that we are trying to spend with that policy ID, an Oracle NFT
Yes.
policy ID. And the third one is there is only
Only
one
output.
output going
Yeah.
back, but we have named that output only output because we'll
Only
be using it later.
outputs.
This variable.
Okay. Okay.
Make sense?
Yes. Yes.
Right.
Lewis and Newman, how are you guys feeling?
Yeah.
Make sense? Okay.
Yeah.
No.
Um, no. I mean, because it is typically, we've got this three, typically it's just one thing, or I mean, I don't
Okay.
know, it
I
could
Yeah.
be
mean
anything.
that typically it's just one thing. I just don't buy
It's
that
just what
because
we've
I
seen
have seen
before.
like
What we've seen
multiple
before.
then is
Yeah,
things.
what we've seen before. It's just what I've seen before.
Yeah, makes sense.
So so now, okay, so this only input we'll see this later down here. Okay, here we go. Yeah. So when it comes in, we're gonna now is this a check? So if it doesn't, or has it already been checked up here? We're just expecting. I mean, tell me again why this is this, because that's my intuition is to like check and make sure that this fits. It's just we just know that this is something of this type of Mint Plutus NFT.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we are saying, hey, so okay. So when in the actual transaction, when we are sending like an off-chain, when we are building an off-chain transaction, what it checks is when you
Yeah.
see Redeemer has two parts, like it has like Mint Plutus NFT and some other thing, right? So
Yeah.
Mint Plutus NFT
Mhm.
becomes the number zero. The second one becomes the number one. So it is just
Um,
checking, does the Redeemer have the number zero?
okay.
That's all it is
Okay.
checking. Make
All right.
sense?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so
Yeah.
are we clear on that? Just like 52, line 52, are we clear? These three are the
Yeah.
ones and these three are the conditions that they need to
And
match.
then we finally get down to our Boolean stuff.
Correct. So when these conditions match, then do this.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
So
Okay.
this is one condition. When this is this, do this, and scroll down. When this is something else, do this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
And if it is neither of
Okay.
those, then fail immediately.
Right. And then else fail.
No, not
So
elsewhere. Elsewhere is a
oh,
whole
this
other
one.
False.
thing.
All
Yeah.
false. Yeah.
This one.
So
This one.
there are two conditions when those three things are Mint Plutus NFT, a list with exactly one element, another list with exactly one element, which we are calling only output, do this. But if
Yeah.
those three things are stop Oracle, or a list with exactly one element and another one that we don't care about, do something else.
Yeah.
Third one is fail.
Yeah.
If you are clear with that part, we can move on to the next one. Just the
I mean,
question.
you want to skip through all the Boolean stuff, or you want to like go down to
No.
the type?
Test? No, absolutely not. No.
No. Let's do this one. That's right.
Let's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I'll say before we look at the Boolean the logic within in inside the mint Bluetooth NFT. Let's try to look at the contrast between mint Bluetooth NFT and Stop Oracle. So what is the
Sure.
difference
Yeah, that's a
between
good
those
idea. That's a good idea.
two?
Uh,
Now,
Check.
and Lewis, I want to bring Lewis into here because we've shifted gears and we've got these two different redeemer types. The redeemer types come from over here. So let's see if we can engage Lewis's brain. What do you think is going on here? Maybe not. He might be
Sorry
listening
about
in.
that.
Okay.
I was on a call. Someone called me.
Oh yeah, no
So yeah,
worries,
pick
no
it
worries.
up. Yeah.
But okay, but just listen into this because I think this is going to be good. Okay, then Gideon, you can let you follow it on because I think you've got a good beat on it.
Yeah, so I'm not sure if I'm correct, but I'll just let me look at it. So I'll say the mint Bluetooth NFT, we're not only looking at when we're taking can you scroll up small so that I can
Oh,
see like the
yep.
previous, yeah. So we're not only looking at if our redeemer is mint Bluetooth NFT, if the redeeming or what the redeeming purpose is. If we're not looking at like it's only mint Bluetooth, right? We're also looking at two other things. So if we're minting the Bluetooth stuff, we'll need uh the input, just one input, one correct input and one correct output from which is only output, right? So
correct.
and the way it is different from stop oracle is that if it's stop oracle, we're looking at yeah, there should be only one input. That side is the same. But the difference now is this second underscore here. So what does this mean exactly? I
That
would
means we
say,
don't care about the outputs.
okay, we don't care about the output. Yeah,
Yeah,
we're not looking for any output. So we're ignoring the output entirely. Okay, so yeah,
exactly.
yeah, we can continue.
Okay, yeah. And then I guess like what Harsha, this is a question to you. What is the strategy to look through this? Because I can kind of like we can look at these variable names and they can kind of give us a clue, but it's pretty dependent on the writer. Actually, one of the things that I do is there's these first parts and then there's this second part. Am I reading that correctly? And this has like, it basically checks these again, like, is output clean? Is output clean? Is count updated? Is count updated? Is fee paid? Is fee paid? So you'll see the same pattern here and here. Um, and then it's like here it declares a variable that is equal to, then this is the Boolean because we've got this comparative. So here's this comparative. That's this guy.
So this,
List
for
length
all
is
of this
two.
to make sense, we have to understand how this is working with the NFT minting validator, right? So these both
Mm,
work together. This Oracle validator and the NFT minting validator, which is the third validator that we saw in all of the validators. They both work
yeah.
together. If you
Okay.
want to mint an NFT from that NFT validator, you have to spend a UTXO from the oracle.ak,
Oracle one.
update that
Okay,
UTXO
yes.
and put it back in. That is what we are checking here.
Okay.
Yeah. I would
Does that?
love to get the visualization. I feel like, my brain it's like holding all this stuff. I mean, I've got an older brain and there's a lot of like cruft in there. And so my brain is screaming for is like, I want to look at the picture. It's sort of like you did
I
with
actually,
Asteri. I
you know
spent all
what,
that.
Newman, I completely agree with you. Like it'll make it a lot easier. So there
Yeah.
is only one transaction that we are sending in. Okay. As a user,
Mhm.
what I'm doing is I'm building a transaction
Yeah.
just to mint an NFT. Okay.
Yeah.
Because that's what we are building. We are building an NFT machine, right? That
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
serializes the NFT number, right? So what we are doing is I'm building one transaction and the transaction interacts with two validators. One
Is
is the
Okay.
this
Oracle validator, the other one is the NFT minting validator. In the Oracle validator, I'm trying to spend a UTXO and update it. In the minting validator, I'm trying to mint an NFT. And both of these go together.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, no, that's a no from
No.
you.
I agree with you, but I do have to, there's a little bit of trust. I think Gideon is getting it pretty clear in his mind, and I'm, I follow that these things all interact. That's as far as I can make my brain go down it. But um now explain, where do you see that in here? Like like oh, am I in the right spot? Yeah. Like, where do you see that interaction from that other transaction or that other?
So this is basically coming from like looking at a bunch of oracles and mintings that like Code Curve
Okay.
brought us, remember, originally?
Yeah.
That is a standard pattern. But let's actually see here. Let's actually try and figure out this just one logic, which is line 53 to 62. Let's try to figure out what that is saying in simple English, okay?
Yeah.
In English.
I mean,
Yeah.
all right. Now, if Lewis is checked in, we maybe try to kind of bring in old Lewis here, because this one is it's relatively simple, meaning that this is sort of the working end, because, again, we're always trying to get down to this sort of Boolean things. It's just a check. There's the output that, and it is interesting because you kind of want to have like, you're getting into the mind of, like, because different people name things differently. And I believe this was either Jingles or Henson. Looks like it was Henson added something. Oh, you know what? We could do this.
We don't.
Okay. Sorry.
We don't need that. Yeah.
But this depends on how,
Yeah,
because
it's a
it's naming
style thing.
things.
It is a style thing.
It's a
Yes,
style.
correct.
It's a style.
Yeah.
But so is output
Okay.
value clean?
Yeah,
So
what does that mean? What is he trying to say when he say it is clean? It is saying, first things first, you are taking only output. That means the output that is going back to the oracle. Okay?
yeah.
You're
Yeah.
taking the
Ah.
value part of that output, you're flattening it.
Mhm.
What does flattening it give? Do you guys remember?
Returns a
Just one
list.
A list of?
Returns
inputs.
a
Oh,
list
no.
of
Flattening
Oh, wait a
of
minute.
no.
Yeah.
It returns
Yeah.
a list of
Three
policy
tuples.
ID, asset name, and integer stuff. Yeah, three tuples.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay.
And then they are
Yes.
checking the length of it.
Oh,
So yeah, so there should be two of that.
interesting. Okay.
Okay, so that list should have two elements, right? So three tuples.
Oh,
Is that
yeah.
what's
2, 3 tuples. Yeah.
Correct. So
Oh,
now I am
because
confused, actually.
okay?
no,
So why is it saying it has to have
Me too,
two? Yeah.
I think I know why, and it's because of. Sorry, Gideon. Go ahead.
no, I'm listening to you.
Okay, so I think that I think it's because of what you had said, Harsha. I think that the outputs need to have a that there's gonna be something back to the or no the one of the other addresses. That there's two. That there's two different that are going to come out of it, and it has to be only two. So not sending anything anywhere else when you're minting this. It's just going to go to basically probably the person that's minting it, and then the back to the state address.
So the
That's in
reason
my mind.
I'll
That's
tell
sort of.
you why the reason I am confused. If you notice it, this is associated with outputs at with policy, right?
Yes, yes,
Correct? And we are
Yeah.
saying it should give
yes.
exactly one output.
One,
Correct? So there is only
yes,
one output. That means one UTXO technically. And they are
yes.
saying this UTXO will have two values in it. Oh, you're right. Because one is
Yeah.
the
So
NFT and the other one is the
NFT,
minimum
yeah, and
ADA.
one
The
is
minimum ADA it needs to contain.
the Lovelace. Yeah,
Oh, okay. That makes sense. That
yeah, I
makes sense. Yeah.
understand it now. Yeah. Now it's clarified. So we're
Okay.
looking for
Yeah.
two values. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Newman and
All right.
Lewis, you guys
Cool.
understood?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I intuitively I get it, but again, I would love to just see some of these numbers and just like, okay, what is output value and all that stuff. I'm just but yeah,
Output
I get
value is
it.
all the value, Newman. In a UTXO, it'll obviously have some ADA. It'll have every UTXO has to have ADA. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Like without ADA, a UTXO cannot exist.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
interesting.
And in
Yes.
addition to ADA, it can have
Yes.
NFTs or whatever tokens. Correct?
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
right.
And
That's
this is
right.
saying, sure, you need to have those two things. One is the minimum ADA needs to be there anyway. And the
Mhm.
second thing is that Oracle NFT policy should be there. And that is why they are saying, hey,
Yes.
output needs to be clean. There shouldn't be any other random tokens in this output, in this UTXO.
Yeah.
Make
Mm-hmm.
sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Got
line
got it.
53 was
Yeah.
clear?
So okay, so 53, I think we're good. So
Yes.
54 is basically all of this. Um, is count updated? Okay, so now we're back into our this only output. So we were checking the
On
value here.
output,
Here we're checking the
now
datum.
checking the data.
And does it equal this? Oh, now this is interesting. Inline
Yeah.
datum,
Mhm.
is that up here?
Inline datum
No.
won't be up there.
No, no, no,
Yeah,
no.
Datum
that's
Inline
can be of
data
three
yeah.
types.
is
Okay, go to
Oh,
standard
yeah.
oh.
library really quickly. Go to standard library. Type datum. You're already there. Just type.
No.
Is this vodka?
No, I'm vodka. I'm in
Oh,
vodka. I'm in
okay.
vodka. Where is it? I don't even know.
It's at the bottom. Yeah, at the Brave. Yeah.
Here we go. Here we
Type datum really quickly.
go.
Click on datum.
Inline datum?
Yeah, datum. So what are the
Inline datum.
three things that can happen in terms of datum? It can either be inline datum, it can either be a datum hash, or there is no datum. Those are the three options
No
we have.
data.
Correct? And they are
Interesting.
saying, hey, this is inline datum. It's not a datum hash, it's not no datum. This is inline datum.
Okay.
That is what
Okay.
they're checking for. Now go back to the code.
Yeah.
They're saying it is inline datum and it has a specific type.
Yeah, which is up here.
Yeah,
No.
which is the Oracle
Oracle
data.
data. Yeah, right here,
Yeah.
right here, right here, right.
And they
Okay.
have the counts
Output
there,
data.
whatever the counts are. What are the
Uh,
counts?
right here. So
Uh,
count
so the
Lovelace
count should
address.
be incremented by one.
Yeah.
Correct.
So the count,
And
yeah, the count should be incremented, and
Oh,
then
right, right, right. So
Lovelace.
so this datum is coming back, the output, and I'm imagining this stuff is the input. Anyways, it's changed. The datum is now equal to the uh, where does this count come from?
yeah, exactly. Take a look at where the count it is coming from the top, somewhere from the top. Scroll down, check where count is coming from. Line 40, line 40. Arre? Line 40.
Oh, count right there.
Okay,
Okay.
Yes.
exactly.
In the transaction. Okay, good. Okay, good. Beautiful.
Okay, so
Then
what is it
Lovelace
saying in
price is
simple English? Line 54 through 57 in simple English. Anyone?
all right, here we go. Let me get it in my mind really quick. Okay. It's 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 creating a Boolean variable, is count updated
It's not a
that
Boolean. What is the Boolean variable here? Tell me,
uh,
what is the Boolean variable here?
is count updated is either going to be one or zero, yes or T or F.
Correct. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is
Only and then it's checking this datum
mhm.
that is in it's basically out. Is it output and input? I mean, I know that might be a little bit simplistic, but just checking that the output datum is uh it matches this pattern from the input datum. And I know that may be wrong, but
Correct. No, that's exactly right. So it is
Okay.
basically
Yeah.
saying the output datum is exactly same as input datum with one small change, which is that the count has to increase by exactly 1.
yep, that's it.
Yes.
That's it.
That's it.
But it's taking the inline datum, but this isn't necessarily. It has to fit this type though,
Correct.
I guess. So
Correct.
it's checking that it's this type and that it's incremented by 1 in the count.
Correct.
Nothing else in there changes.
Nothing
Okay.
else.
I feel
Everything
pretty
else
good
is
about
same.
that. All right.
Okay.
All right, let's
Now
keep going. How
58,
about
58 through 60. Last 2 lines. 58 through 60. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there you go. So Gideon, you want to go for it or you want me to keep going? Or we're reading some?
Okay. So 958, let his fee paid. So his fee paid equals to get all values to what does this function do? Where is this function coming from?
This is from vodka, get all values to, or maybe
I
is
think
it from vodka?
vodka. Okay.
I think it should be from vodka.
Let's confirm. Yeah, I should. Yeah.
Yeah,
Line
it's vodka.
19.
Yeah.
Yeah, and take a look at
Definitely from
what is that doing?
vodka.
Vodka, go to vodka library.
Hold on, sorry. I missed Sam. Hold on. Right here. Oh,
Okay.
you want to look in the vodka library?
Yeah.
Get all values. Get all
Yeah,
value
first one.
to.
Read the signature real fast.
So get the value sent, probably sent. Get the value sent to a particular address in a list of outputs. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So you're giving it an outputs list, and then it'll check all the values going to an address, and it gives you the value. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this
Okay.
this is also a vodka. You want to look at that one too?
Value greater than or equal to.
Yeah, that's
Get.
pretty simple. It's just what's this?
So
Oh, okay. That's
y-
a standard one. Okay.
no, yeah, go down because I feel like we're missing something there. So get all value to, you're getting all the value going to the fee address. Where is the fee address coming from? Without looking, do you guys know what that is? What is the fee address?
Yeah. That's from the transaction that we imported with all those other ones, like account. It's in that same.
Exactly. It's in the datum, the fee address. They have put an address there.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're getting it. Okay.
Yeah.
All value.
And there is on line 60, there is something that's happening. There's a little pipe operator. What does that do?
I
It
think
just
that's like passing in like the result from the previous function to like the next function as
yes, Gideon. That's good. That's exactly right.
Correct.
It's sort of like in bash scripting, the pipe operator. It's just like take what you had on the left side and pass it to the right side. Yeah.
That's exactly right.
So this value that's going to the fee address, is it greater than or equal to the Lovelace price, which is along with that count, this guy, Lovelace price. So this is the input, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Then it is basically, what is it doing? So it is all value from Lovelace. So, but get all value to will give like all kinds of values, not just Lovelace, right? So value greater than or equal to, is it comparing? What exactly is it comparing? Can you check greater than equal to value underscore greater than equal to, because I want to see what it does. No, value underscore get.
Value.
Yeah, first one. So, it takes two values and it compares, checks if the first value provided is greater than or equal to second value.
Oh, wait a minute. Get all the No, value greater than
Okay.
from
Yeah.
Lovelace. And so, but this from Lovelace is in here.
From
Let's
Lovelace
look
is
up.
a value, like it's part of like a value,
No, no, it's not in vodka. It's in the standard library.
Oh, it's in the standard library.
I think, yeah. Because there's from Lovelace and then there's from assets, right?
I think so. I think there is from asset as well. Yeah. Oh, so this is just checking for the. Okay, 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 okay. Oh, so you just
Yes.
give it in. Okay, okay, okay. So it's
It's
building,
just given
constructing value from just like Ada.
this.
Okay, from
Yeah.
Lovelace. Okay.
Either, yeah,
So
we're
this
not,
is
yeah.
probably, so this Lovelace price might be a string or
So it's
something. Now it's
yeah,
creating a
it's
value.
comparing
Yeah.
this Lovelace, like
It's
the Lovelace or the Ada to like the value we're getting from get
correct.
all value to.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
So it's
So,
making sure the
so
two are the same.
no, no, it's not making sure the two are the same. It is making sure
Or
it is
the
at least equal
okay,
to.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah,
Because it
is
is
it
This
greater
is
than
the,
or equal to.
yeah.
so from Lovelace is the greater value. It doesn't match up, man.
What do you mean it
Value
doesn't
greater
match up?
than,
It's okay, greater than or equal
it's
to.
a, yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't
see,
understand
Ahmed's in
the
here.
confusion.
Well, look, value greater than or equal to, and then I'm expecting a value that's greater and a value that's lower,
Newman,
but
see, what is the pipe operator doing?
passing it in, but
Then that means there are
oh,
two values there, correct?
yeah.
I don't understand confusion to be fair.
Hold on. Because when I see this comma here, like what's the first? I guess
Okay, so okay,
it's
let me ask a quick question, Newman. From Lovelace, what is the output of that function?
value, and
Okay, that
it takes
becomes the
in
second
something.
parameter. That becomes the second parameter.
Oh,
The
okay,
first
okay,
parameter is coming from get all value to.
right, okay,
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 so then they are
yeah,
saying get all value to should be bigger than the from Lovelace of Lovelace underscore price.
yeah. All right,
Yes.
yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. It's just saying that this is the first value,
No, that is the
the
second value.
second value,
Yes,
the
okay.
lower value, the smaller
Yeah,
value. That's the
yeah.
greater one. Okay. Okay, that looks good.
So
Oh,
yeah, so the Lovelace price is like the specified price that you're expecting to be paid in that you specify in the datum, right? So
Correct.
and the value we're getting from get all value is the price from the output itself. So
The price is
the
also
one
in the
from the
data.
output in the datum, yeah, of the output. So we're expecting the one coming from or the price coming from like the value of the output to be greater than or equal to the price specified in yeah as
Correct.
the my internet. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No,
yeah, we
you're
got you. Yeah,
100%
Yeah.
you're
right.
going.
You're
Yeah, you're
100%
going.
right. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So okay. Yeah. So we're expecting. So in layman term, if we are going to say this in a very simple term, so we're just expecting that, uh, like you said, is fee paid. So we're paying a specific amount to an address, right? And the amount should be at least equal to or greater than the amount we specified that we want the price to be. So
Exactly. At least. But
yeah.
it is basically saying, hey, remember, just check the Lovelace value, minimum the Lovelace. Say it is 10 ADA,
Yes.
right? Say, for example, the NFT price is 10 ADA. It is just checking you're getting at least 10 ADA.
Yes.
Along with the 10 ADA, you can send some extra NFTs. You can send even more ADA if you want. You can send 15 ADA. It doesn't matter, but it is just checking at least 10 ADA is being
Yes.
sent.
Yes. Yes.
Love it. Love
Mm-hmm.
it.
And this
Woo!
line
And then
61 covers all of it,
yeah,
which
it just
is
Yeah.
says yeah
is the
that
output
this
clean?
yeah
It's
is true,
updated.
and then this is
Is
the
count updated
logical
and is
yeah is
fee
the count of
paid?
the true. Yeah, all these have to
If
be true.
all of them are
Now
true, if all of them are true, what happens? What are we doing? If all of them are true, what exactly can we do?
Ugh, it just returns the
So what is the
It's
point
the
of this
transaction will
validator?
pass.
yeah, the
We'll spend
pass
the
cruise. It just
Exactly. We
yeah,
can spend
UTXO.
and update the UTXO. That's it.
yeah,
That is
Yes.
inside of this
yeah.
validator, which is like the Oracle UTXO or whatever.
And then this little question mark, it says it'll trace these values, I think. It'll trace
If
these
it is
values.
false, it'll trace the values. If it is
Yeah,
not
if
false,
it's
it
false.
won't.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Gentlemen, what a great session.
Oh,
Thank
it's
you
11
so
o'clock
much.
already. Shit.
Yeah,
We're
look at
not
that.
done.
Time flies.
Oh,
What's up?
but we've not looked over like 63 stop Oracle.
Yeah, I mean, I
Um,
am down if you guys are down.
but time has gone
Uh,
though.
Time is
Yeah.
gone, just flies right by. Yeah, I gotta go. My brain is definitely cooked, but this is good. I want to bank it before it goes to like condition red. Right now, it's in condition yellow. I definitely think that we went through a bunch of good stuff. I'm just I'll sign off, but you're more than
No,
welcome
no, we
to
can
keep
sign off
going.
and we can continue next week. Fair enough?
Yeah, I like this one's good because, and I will give you home. I'm going to give myself homework. I'm giving myself homework because. And this is something that I want, dear listeners out there, wherever you are. I really like because the Mesh crew, whoever's doing the documentation, they put a lot of effort into explaining this. So I plan on going through this and try to make with Mesh a front end, a back end, like a total thing. I want to make an NFT minting machine. Now I know I can use InMaker or whatever, but I want to build my own app, and this is how I'm going to do it. And this little Aiken that we're doing right now is just a small part of it. It's an important part, but I want us all to remember that to make stuff like let's just say like a quiz app that generates credentials or awards that are NFTs, you might want to use something like this.
Oh, that's
Um,
actually a pretty good idea. Okay, cool.
yeah, man. Yeah. So, and look at this. We've got an escrow, we've got a gift card, we've got all these things, and I think that would be a great thing. So for the next few weeks, I think we should camp out on this NFT minting machine, uh, and try to make sense of all these oracles. Maybe generating some good visuals because that's what my intention was today. Was that I really want to see how all these parts operate, and I can't. It's very difficult for me to keep it all in my brain at one time, and I would love to have a map, visual
Hey,
map.
Newman, how about this?
Yeah,
From next time on, we can open like a Figma page and keep it and give access to all of us so we can draw in the Figma page as well.
I'm loving it. Note taker, put me a task down for a Figma, collaborative editing Figma thing. Hey, Gideon, do you do like the Figma? Lewis, do the people that are listening, you guys familiar with this software?
Yeah, I know Figma, but I'm not really familiar with using it. I haven't really used
Yeah.
it.
I kind of use it sometimes,
Gideon,
Yeah,
what's up?
Ahmed uses it.
Oh, Ahmed's here. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
I've
Ahmed
just
has
used
been
use
here
it
for
to
some
Figma a
time.
few
build a bit.
times. Even
Yeah,
even
yeah.
OJ.
I'm a bit of yeah, he's a bit of a
Is it
designer.
OJ?
So of
Yeah. Well, there
course.
you go. Well, that's a great idea. Challenge accepted, Harsha. Thank you. I will do that. And we've done a little bit of it with Asteria. The TX Pipe crew have kind of a visual metaphor for the transaction input output, and so I think we will keep going with that. That's actually fun. That's motivating. Yep.
All right, I'm gonna stop the recording right